Well, we're lucky enough to have the assistant coach of the Panton Hill Footy Club this afternoon with us, Mr. Shane Lyons. Been a great win for you, Shane, today?
Yeah, Johnny, it certainly was. A lot of emphasis on today. You know, we've over the last 3 games we've come up and we got up and about having 10 goal wins, and then today to go out against the side that was sitting second or equal top with us. You know, the way the ladder works, we were on top even though we'd lost the game and they hadn't. So to get out on top with a 70-point win is fantastic for the football club.
First quarter's a bit even, Shane, do you think?
Yeah, they probably did come out of the blocks a little bit quicker than we were. You know, they've got some good footballers in their side, and they've recruited well over the summer. So, you know, the onus was on us to, you know, just to win the footy ourselves. But we probably were a little bit on the back foot early, and to our boys' credit, we did stick it out and did still come in with a lead at quarter time.
And the second quarter, I thought, was a little better for us. We kicked those 3 goals against the breeze.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Would have been a help, yes.
Oh, definitely. I mean, as you said, they did have the breeze in the second quarter, and you know, 2 weeks ago against Watsonia, we probably won the game in the third quarter when we outscored them when we were kicking against the breeze. But to come out and extend our lead that we had at quarter time to go in the half time with a bigger lead, it's great work through our back line today. You know, we lost Teddy earlier in the game too with his foot, but that probably didn't really hurt us as much as it could have today. So other boys were standing up, but to extend that lead at half time was just it's a great effort by the boys.
And after half time, it really wasn't a game, was it? We were dominant in most parts of the ground, and I don't think they kicked a goal after half time, Shane.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but one thing I did know is that with a younger team this year, we need to keep reminding them that no matter what situation you're in, that, you know, you're still playing a game of footy. And, you know, Reservoir, their 3 wins that they've had this year, they've come from behind, I think either late in the third or at 3/4 time, every game to win the games of footy. So it was great that we ended up going in there. I think we had a 40-odd point lead at 3/4 time, and we reminded our blokes again, it's only 6 or 7 goals. It doesn't take much on a small ground like Yarran, but you know, we just wanted to send a message to let everyone know that we are serious about where we want to be this year.
I thought I expect a little more from Reservoir today, and you go away. I suppose the Reservoir people would be disappointed in the performance they put up.
Oh, I think their coaching staff would probably be a little bit disappointed. They'd probably turn the ball over more than we had, and you know, that's the problem on those small grounds. You kick the ball out of, and I think they kicked the ball out of full probably 7 or 8 times on that far side. You kick the ball out, you know, on a small ground like this, it's one kick and it's back in your forward line. They did have a few injuries. They lost their best on baller earlier in the game, which probably helped us. He did his hammy, I think it was in an early contest, and you know, and he was someone Jared Skinner was someone we put a bit of work in trying to shut down, and lucky enough that our boys came out on top.
And our best for the day, Shane?
Oh, Tyler Scarce was fantastic. You know, he's come to the club and hasn't put a foot wrong. Nick Lowther again up forward was great.
Yeah, I thought that's his best game for the year.
Yeah, he's just getting better week in, week out, Nick, and he's trying to find his feet up at the footy club. He's been around about from when I was at Heidelberg with him. Jeremy Gurkovic at full backs. You know, for a young kid, he's playing on some good footballs. Toby O'Meara today, and you know, and he doesn't take a backward step, and he's probably won the battle again today. And there's numerous good players today. You know, Pecker was sensational again.
And I thought the young bloke in the ruck did quite well when Teddy couldn't ruck anymore.
Yeah, well, Jaden didn't really have that big of shoes to fill the way Teddy was going today. He's probably getting jumped over earlier, so you know, it was probably easy for Jaden to go in there and just put a bit more of a contest in and get around the ground a bit better than Tristan was.
Yeah, he went off with a broken nail, I hear, on his left hand or something, wasn't it? That's what happened?
Yeah, so I think he carried the injury in the game but didn't want to pull out early.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, Shane, thanks very much for your time.
No worries, Johnny.
And we look forward to catching up with you again shortly.
All right, thanks, mate.
Lucky enough to have Teddy with us this afternoon, better known as Tristan Kreymborg. In fact, a little story to tell you about. I went into his work the other week and I asked one of the mechanics that works for him, is Teddy about? And he looked at me with a blank look and he said, "Who's Teddy?" So I had to call him by his real name, Tristan Kreymborg. G'day, mate, how are you?
Thanks, John. Thanks very much, mate.
You went off early today, mate. What's the problem?
Oh, just a bit of a knock in the foot, so it should be all right. Bye next week, which is coming a good time for us old blokes. So, and then Thomastown after that.
You've been having a pretty good run up to date, Teddy?
Yeah. The fitness has been pretty good, so, and no injuries or anything like that. So, personally myself, it's been good. So, just obviously today a bit of a knock, but we'll be right in a couple of weeks.
What's your thoughts on today's game, Teddy?
I thought it was a good tussle early, both teams, but it was just after half time, our pressure and some of the young blokes like Ducky and Gurkha and Pup, TJ, who have got really good pace. We sort of ran away with the game after that.
Who do you think were the better players on the day?
I think today Gurkha at full back was playing a really good opponent. I thought he was really, really good. TJ through the middle. Simon Amor was really good through the centre. Very, very good to see one Jon Byron get another goal on the board, so he's not far off that 100. But otherwise, I think it was a pretty good team effort all round.
Yeah, Joff playing on the back line, and I think he spent about 10-15 minutes on the forward line, kicked one, and then went straight up back again.
I think we better leave him up the back line. He looks a bit more comfortable up there this year.
Teddy, thanks very much for your time, mate. Look forward to having you on again as a guest, and it depends on the ratings, mate. The more people that look, the more guests we'll get. Thanks, matey.
We'll get them in, John.
Good on you,
get them
pal.
in.